Hey there, it's Jay. I got another little saber review here to do. This is Custom Saber 32, which is loosely based on the Darth Bane style lightsaber. I wanted to see if I could build one something similar to that using MHS parts. I've seen other people do it before and just thought I'd see if I could do it. It seems to have turned out okay, despite not being as loud as I'd like it. But what I used to do this one is a pair of the ribbed extensions. I had Custom Saber Shop powder coat those in super wet black. The center section under here is just a 2-inch double-threaded female extension, and then we have blade holder style 16. Pommel is a base rocket Obi-Wan style without the cubes. I just don't have an extra set for those. I have a cover tech knob there and the recharge port, the illuminated AV switch. We'll pull the kill switch out of the kill plug out of the recharge port. The switch comes on. And the reason I did that instead of wiring it to run right off of the MR board that's powering this saber is because I added another accent LED back here. So that's a pommel. And what I did with this is I revisited the jewel pommel design, I guess you'd call it, that was seen on Custom Saber 20, I think it was. And that works pretty well on this one. I found a purple LED at mouser.com that works quite well for this. All that is it's a piece of 3/4 inch blade stock with a 3/4 inch blade tip attached to it, and under that part is then attached to a heavily cut up and modified 3/4 to 1 inch PVC coupler adapter, which has the speaker mounted behind it. You can see that in the build topic at fxsabers.com forums. The reason this doesn't seem to be very loud, though, is because I have an 18650 battery back in here, a recharge port, and then there's wires attached to that, and there's wires for the speaker, there's wires for the LED that lights up the jewel in the pommel there, and then there's wires for the battery there. So this is just packed full of battery and wires and other stuff. I think what I may end up doing with it is taking the 18650 out and replacing it with a pair of 14500s. Set up in parallel for 3.7 volts and about 1800 milliamps per hour of runtime. Might be a little less than that. Right now it should run for a couple of hours before it needs to be charged, but if I have to change the batteries out, then it's going to run for quite a bit less than that. I did drill some extra holes up here in the front to help vent and resonate the speaker some more, but there's just not enough room for much air movement back here. And the blade is, of course, the LDM General Grievous style True Purple. TCSS Trans White. No, wait a minute. This is the last of my Ultra Edges. Thin wall blade. A illuminated tip. And just do a quick little sound comparison here. I also have here Custom Saber #1. This was the first one that I built using a chrome sink drain pipe and a combination of MHS parts. It's been through several different rebuilds over the last 4 years. It now runs the same soundboard as this. It's the MR Vader. It doesn't have a jewel in the pommel. It has a similar battery setup. This is full of 4 nickel metal hydride rechargeable batteries, so it's packed full of batteries, but there's still some room in there for it to resonate, and it's quite a bit louder than this one. there's quite a bit of a difference here in the sound volume. The quality is good, it still sounds good, it's just not very loud. And even the Petit Crouton Saber is louder than that. This is Chrome Saber X.
This party's over.
This was featured in the last video I uploaded. We'll start this. And then to be fair, we'll put the blade on that because that quiets this one down quite a bit. So I'll put the blade on CS-32 here and fire it up. And it's not like you can't hear CS-32 there, but it's just not as loud as I would like it. So it may have to go back to being on the bench, torn apart and redone, just to increase the sound volume a bit. It's kind of a work in progress. It's the first time I've used the rib extension in the bottom, which is usually where I like to put the batteries. Because for me, the soundboard seems to be more responsive, at least the MRs, when they're in the forward rib extension. They pick up the clashes a lot better. You know, the closer you get the clash sensor to the blade, the better off you are. So that's why I built it the way I built it. The only other option might be to reverse it a little bit the way I've got it back here. Put the speaker here, facing forward maybe, and then have the battery back here. But then I run into the problem of the recharge port being right there, so I don't know what's going to happen with this one. I may have to just take that 18650 out and replace it with a pair of 14500s and see if that helps it, or I can just sell it the way it is if somebody really wants it. It's kind of nice being a quiet saber, because then you won't wake up anybody if you decide you want to do some practice spins or whatever you do in the middle of the night. So I don't know, just see how it goes. It is currently listed for sale on the fxsabers.com forums. I was asking $385 for it. I like it. It's a decent saber, being it's quiet. Anyway, there it is. That's Chrome Saber 32, the J Saber style, Bane style saber. And we'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.